So this is going to be another movie review. This one's called Of Human Bondage, 1934. This is the first of three versions of the 1915 novel Of Human Bondage by W. Somerset Maugham. The other two were 1946 and 1964, respectively. And I hated this flick. Getting a 1 out of 5 stars. It's public domain. The print is terrible. It's widely regarded as by critics as a film that made Bette Davis a star. And she shows off a lot of cleavage in this one. I think this might be pre-code because she gets pregos and she's not married. That's a big no-no. Anyways, this is what's happening with my job. The plot thickens. So the goofball manager changed my schedule next week to prevent me from working more than 14 hours in one day, which was a violation of Department of Transportation OSHA standards, whatnot. And then this morning, after being lectured endlessly on safety, they made the ramp slippery. So when I was taking down my rack of boxes, I sprained my ankle. So much for caring about safety. And I'm on workers' comp now, which makes it almost impossible for me to find a second job at this point. I'm trying to get money from Aflac on my accident policy. They never reissued it, but I sent the reinstatement form yesterday, the day before my accident. So hopefully they'll pay a claim. Otherwise, they're going to be held to pay. And I don't know how I'm going to make up for the lost income of not working at Good Eggs until next month at the very least. I'm going to see the workers' comp doctor on Tuesday. And I've got an ice pack on my foot. I got this foot brace thing for my sprained ankle. I twisted my foot on the ramp thinking, oh, it's no big deal. I can work through this. It's only temporary pain, right? There's my foot brace. It's got the thick plastic here to hold my ankle together. Oh, man. So I'm in Adrian Nirvana now. All my medical bills are being paid by workers' comp. I'm getting free medical care. And there's only one doctor in the urgent care clinic here in San Francisco. He's managing that whole clinic. Poor guy. And so I had to wait an unusually long time. Anything free is overutilized, right? Just like those people who come in the emergency for a common cold under universal health care. Anyways, what a crazy week. It had to culminate in me getting injured. It was just wacky, nutty, completely like a surreal dystopian film. It was so sensitive. Club-footed artist Philip Carey is a Briton who has been studying painting in Paris for 4 years. He likes nude women, and there's quite a lot of nude women on his mantelpiece. His art teacher tells him his work lacks talent, so he returns to London to become a medical doctor. But his moodiness and chronic self-doubt make it difficult for him to keep up with his schoolwork. Philip fails passionately in love with tea room waitress Mildred Rogers, played by Bette Davis, in her role that made her a movie star. Leslie Howard plays the club-footed artist Philip Carey. Or is he a doctor? Does he even know what he wants to be? Oh, man. This was terrible. So Mildred is disdainful of his clubfoot and his obvious interest in her. Although he's attracted to the anemic and pale-faced woman, Bette Davis, she's manipulative and cruel toward him when she asks her for a date. She's like the Black Widow, man. I mean, if you want to see a better movie about a blondie, check out I can't remember the name of the movie now. I keep trying to type it in Google query and it's not coming up. I reviewed it a bunch of years ago, but I forgot what it's called. Anyway, her constant response to his romantic invitations is, "I don't mind," an expression so uninterested that it infuriates him, which only causes her to use it all the more. His daydreams about her distract him from his studies, and he fails his medical examination. Boo-hoo. When Philip proposes to her, Mildred declines, telling him that she will be marrying Emil Miller, a loutish salesman played by Archibald Sr., the skipper from Gilligan's Island's dad. Instead, the self-centered Mildred vindictively berates Philip with nasty insults for becoming romantically interested in her. Man, you should see her like throwing plates and stuff, telling him that he's a cripple. Philip begins to forget Mildred when he becomes involved with Nora, an attractive and considerate romance writer working under a male pseudonym. I don't know about the attractive part. She slowly helps him resolve his painful addiction to Mildred. However, just as it appears that Philip is finding happiness, Mildred returns pregnant. She's pregos, illegitimate child, and claiming that Emil has abandoned her. But Emil said, or I should say Alan Hale Sr. said that he never intended to marry her. So somebody's lying here. Philip provides a flat for her, arranges to take care of her financially, and breaks off his relationship with Nora. I think he's too much of a do-gooder, this Philip. And it doesn't really help him in the end. She slowly helps him resolve his pain. Okay, where was I? Nora and Philip admit how interpersonal relationships may amount to bondage, hence the name. of human bondage. Okay. Philip's intention is to marry Mildred after her child is born, but a bored and restless Mildred is an interested mother, and she hands the baby's care to a nurse. At a dinner party celebrating their engagements, one of Philip's medical student friends, Harry Griffiths, flirts with Mildred. Harry Griffiths is played by Reginald Denny, who somewhat reciprocates. After Philip confronts Mildred, she runs off with Griffiths to Paris. Second time, Philip again finds some comfort in studies. And with Sally Athelney, the tender-hearted daughter of one of his elderly patients in a charity hospital. The Athelney family is caring and affectionate, and they take Philip into their home. Once again, Mildred returns with her baby, this time expressing remorse for deserting him. Philip cannot resist rescuing her. Again, why are you doing this, Philip? She's not that attractive. She's got Bette Davis eyes. That's it. And helping her to recover from another failed relationship she had. Oh. So she's on the rebound again. Going after Philip. Things take a turn for the worse when Mildred moves in, spitefully wrecks his apartment, destroys his paintings and books, and burns the securities and bonds he was given by an uncle to finance his tuition. Philip is forced to quit medical school. Why is he punching himself, this Philip guy? He's really got the hots for Bette Davis. This is an RKO Radio Pictures. By the way, I think Bette Davis was fighting with the major studios at one point, which is sort of why her career took a turn. I think. I could be wrong. I might be thinking of somebody else. But anyways. Before he leaves the institution, an operation corrects his club foot. How did he get the money for all this stuff? The Athleys take Philip in while he's unable to find work and is locked out of his flat, and he takes a job with Sally's father as a window dresser. As time progresses, a letter is sent to Philip which informs him that his uncle has died, leaving a small inheritance. With the inheritance money, Philip is able to return to medical school and pass his examinations to become a physician. Wow. He finally gave up on Bette Davis. Amazing. 1962, the film entered the public domain in the United States because claimants did not renew its copyright registration in the 28th year after publication. Consequently, there are numerous DVD and online streaming copies available. Warner Media are the current owners of the bulk of the RKO library. And a UK DVD was issued in 2003 by Warner Home Video. I don't even know who did this DVD. It is Westlake Entertainment. Westlake Entertainment Inc. is the disc that I got. Original preprint materials are not known to survive, but the film was preserved by the Library of Congress from archival 35mm elements, and this version was released on US DVD and Blu-ray by Kino Lorber in 2013. So I just read to you a big piece from Wikipedia. I found the time to get through all my Netflix DVDs finally. With this injury to my foot, I'm starting my my movie marathon shtick. Summertime. 4 days early. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. 5 days early. So I'm going to go like 10 days of movie reviews, just pumping through these babies like crazy. And I think I have to add another Sam Newfield flick to my Netflix queue because I deleted it yesterday, I think, after I got like 3 fan mentions, recommendations, whatever you want to call them, from 2 people. Oh, got 498. Okay, Sam Newfield. Here we go. Go get 'em, Haynes. 10 laps to go. That's back on my Netflix queue. Now, where's the other one that I deleted yesterday? Terrence Fisher. Here we go. Terrence Fisher. Round and round she goes. Where she stops, nobody knows. I want to add that, well, I already seen The Curse of Frankenstein. How about Four-Sided Triangle? Yeah, another Hammer flick, Four-Sided Triangle. I just added that one. So cool. Tomorrow I have to go to the library, print out accident claim form in the hopes that Affleck will pay it. Otherwise, I got to file a complaint with the California Department of Insurance. That was the whole point of me getting an accident policy for sprained ankle like this. Could have been worse. It could have been a broken foot. But anyways, I should be able to return to work in August, but it's going to be hard to find a second job wearing this brace on my foot. I can do the virtual interview on Tuesday, but it's going to be rough. I don't know when I'm going back to work at Good Eggs either. But I've got at least a week and a half of nonstop watching movies and TV shows and this, that, and the other. Going down my list, going down the Netflix DVDs as I normally do, but at a much faster pace. Because I'm going to be home a lot. I'm going to be home tomorrow, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. It's going to be crazy. I'm going to go through these so fast that Adrian probably going to miss a couple. He always comments on every single video except for maybe one of these oldie lamestream movies. All right. So, yeah. If I can get my mother's estate, proceeds next month, then I should be in good shape. Like this this injury won't even phase me. It'll be like, okay, I'm going to use I don't know, a couple $1,000 to pay my monthly bills, and then I'll stick maybe 7,000 to my Robinhood, which isn't bad. I mean, I'll be pretty close to where I was in May of last year on my Robinhood account. So that'll be good. I just got to make a copy of my driver's license at the library. Hopefully, I'll get my mother's death certificate and my birth certificate both next week. Crossing my fingers, and then I can send this paperwork in to the tax collector to get my mother's estate, whatever's left of it, her little puny estate. All right. So tomorrow I got to go to the library, print out an AFLAC accident claim form, make a copy of my driver's license, which I probably already have somewhere in my drawer. I'm just too lazy to go look for it. And then maybe I'll do some grocery shopping tomorrow. Get some garlic flavored olive oil for my porky chops. And then, oh, I got to get stamps too. I'm going to run out of stamps tomorrow. All right. So that's the end of my review. And what a crazy 2022 has been for me. Every day is like different drama happening. But anyway, it's just a minor injury. It'll last maybe 5 weeks, 5 to 6 weeks at most, before my sprained ankle heals. We'll see. Might even get better next week. We'll see. But I'm hoping workers' comp will replace my lost income, because I'm already hurting from reduced hours, and I got a pay raise. Even though I got into that accident, I still got a pay raise. It's just kind of weird. It's like the moment right before I got laid off from my other company, I got a pay raise, and then they laid me off. So they don't have to pay me my pay raise. Kind of clever trick, isn't it? Oh, we're going to give you a raise. Oh, never mind. We'll lay you off instead. You're not getting your raise after all. So, I twisted my foot, and I was thinking, oh, I can get through this. It's just 5 seconds of pain, and I'll be okay. I start carrying like 200-pound boxes, and my foot is like killing me. I'm limping all over the place. I can't work anymore, and I can't sleep in my car because my foot is like in pain. So the doctor put me on some medication. I don't even know what this is. It's like oh, here it is. I never heard of this stuff. Naproxen? Is that like generic Aleve? naproxen. Or naproxen. Excuse me. It's a non-steroidal anti-inflammatory drug used to relieve pain. So I take one pill every 12 hours. And it's pretty cheap. It's like $11.12 with free web MDRX coupon. Looks like it's pretty cheap. Maybe that's why he prescribed it as cheap. And they don't give you very many pills because they only know that you're going to take one every 12 hours. So, yeah, I feel much better. My foot feels better. I got a nice pack on my foot. I took off that stupid brace. I can't even wear shoes with that brace on. I have to wear like socks and sandals, like some ridiculous hippie from Marin or something. Anyways, I'm going to be in lounge mode for a week and a half at least, maybe more, maybe a full 6 weeks. So you can see a lot of me. You're going to get tired of seeing my ugly face. Laters.